Greetings and welcome to the Inner Den. We were all tired last week, and I don't know if I just got all full of piss and vinegar, but I guess you had a date for the first time in 2 years yesterday. I know, right? I couldn't even wait 30 seconds to tell you all. And like,
Very
you
good.
left me unsupervised. That's not a good thing. Yes. So, anyways, that's how we're starting the podcast today.
Was this in real life?
Neat.
In real life, face to face, 2 hour conversation in a coffee shop. Yes, indeed, it happened.
Well, how did you meet him even?
Online.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So not
One
in
and
the
done.
wild.
Huh?
So not in the wild.
Not in the wild, but he is wild. He is feral. And yes. So fun and exciting. And tomorrow will be date 2.
Nice. Very good.
So yes, I have been having a grand old time over here, which is interesting because it's like we've had this stagnant energy for so long, and this has come in, and I start traveling in a couple of days for 2 weeks, and it's just this. I just feel like this whoosh of energy is upon my situation, anyways. So I'm dying to hear how you guys are doing. Anybody dying to go first?
You were.
Oh, I was dying to go first. I usually go last, but I'm like, I can't hold it. I can't hold it for half an hour. I need to tell you now. Marie, what you got going on? I know you weren't feeling the greatest. Are you feeling better this week?
I am feeling much better. Yes, I've been getting good night's sleeps. I've been working pretty consistently. And yeah, things are going well. Nothing exciting to report, nothing like that. But yeah, it's going well.
But that's an upgrade from last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we love that.
Yeah.
We love that. Mishawn, how are you doing?
I'm good. Short week this week here for my work life. And let's see. Yeah, not much has really been going on this week. I did get to connect with some folks in the neighborhood at a block party this past weekend and really kind of coordinating some repairs on a road that is communally taken care of. So that's been good because that'll be really good for my property and even just getting to and from my property. Yeah, that has been the biggest thing, and getting the contribution to that delivered, which was a whole issue in of itself. Getting gates open that haven't been opened in 5 years that were rusted shut, and just realizing that there's some additional work that I'm going to have to do to support this whole effort. What else? I really was focused more on, we talked about it last week, talking joy and bringing more joy in. So that has been something I was focused on this weekend, or this past weekend coming into the week. It has just been a mad flurry of 9 to 5 work. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on here.
Awesome. Christina?
Nothing terribly exciting. I did feel better earlier in the week. Today we're off work for Canada Day, so it's a short week here as well. So today's a holiday. And in Calgary specifically, we are moving into Stampede season. For those who don't know, we have our 10-day annual, exhibition and rodeo that happens in Calgary.
Show on Earth.
Yeah. I wonder if it still is. But anyway,
Right? Because that's what they claim.
that's what they've always claimed, the greatest outdoor show on earth.
Biggest rodeo.
Yeah, so that starts technically Friday, and it always starts with a big parade. So because of the parade Stampede Friday morning, we also get the morning off in case we want to go see the parade. I will prefer to spend the morning in bed.
I don't blame you.
I know this, or at least not leaving my house. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and so just that kind of focus, and then also getting ready because next Friday. So the other thing our city does is pancake breakfasts, free breakfasts through the city all the time, every day,
For 10
everywhere.
days.
For and more. They've already started in places. Strathcona,
What?
yeah, a community association already had theirs a week or two ago. They're everywhere. Before COVID, they used to be able to get like free lunches and burgers and things too, but a lot of that has gone away now. So yeah, we have tomorrow morning, I have to go to a Stampede breakfast, another one of our sites, man a table there. And then next Friday, we have ours at our site that I have to do as well. Not do, but participate in. I don't have to do it all. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't miss that part of Calgary. For
no.
those of us who were born and raised in Calgary, when the Stampede comes, we go away. We leave the city because when it's part of your childhood, and yeah, when you go for a decade straight, it's when once you become an adult and millions of people are pouring into your city, you're like, I'm out.
And Stampede isn't always good energy either. This is there's a
Chaotic.
huge dark side to Stampede and what happens here.
Yeah.
With like human trafficking and lots of things that really go crazy in our city at that time. So there is a dark side as well, but I like to pretty much stay away from it as well.
Yeah, and that's the reality of life too. When
Mhm.
when it's the bright, what happens? The polarity comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember going there as a kid, and then I remember taking my own kids, and of
Mhm.
course, my kid was a spider monkey, and at 4 years old, went into a big area, and the parents are packed around it, and I'm seeing him at the top because, of course. And then I watch him go ass over tea kettle backwards off the top of this thing that's probably 25 feet high, and I don't know what's on the other side. And yeah, it was cement. Just so a little bit of trauma on the Stampede.
Yeah.
My
I had a kid
child almost dying.
I had a kid at 2 years old as well. He was like 2 and he climbed off of a kid's ride and the ride operator wasn't paying attention. And my friend is yelling, everybody's yelling and pointing, and she climbed the fence and got my kid. And the operator said, "Oh, you can't come in here." There's this little 2-year-old who's falling
Hanging
off
from
of
the
a moving a ride. So yeah, there's trauma for all of us around Stampede.
chaos. Chaos amongst, yeah, but so fun. The fireworks and all the things
Yeah, fireworks every night.
for 10 days. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I won't see them from my house.
Yeah, you might be able to hear them, but maybe not see them.
Yeah, maybe. Are. I'm almost in the next town.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah.
No Canada Day fireworks then
There,
tonight?
there should be tonight as well, but it is pouring rain and it has been on and off. So we'll see. Yesterday, parts of our city were flooding. So we will see. And there would be fireworks starting tomorrow. Stampede technically starts Friday, but they always have the big sneak a peek night so I don't know what time it opens, 5, 6 o'clock. So yeah, there'll be fireworks starting probably tonight for the next, 12 days.
Oh,
That
the
seems
poor
insane.
animals.
I know, right? Poor babies.
And the children and
Yeah. Yeah, I had one kid who loved the fireworks and one that would do this.
I'm meaning more the animals, yeah.
Yeah, animals too. Real kids and
12 days. Wow.
yeah. Yeah, crazy, chaotic energy. I think with Mishawn bringing in the let's stalk joy. Well, I certainly ran with that.
Very good.
And I'm going to be running with that tomorrow as well. So, yeah. And then in 2 weeks, Christina and Anne Marie and I are off on a Rocky Mountain adventure. That's coming up quick. 18, 17, 17 sleeps, guys. 17 sleeps.
Yeah.
So excited. Yeah.
I'm
So
looking forward to it.
mine starts in
Did
a
you-
week.
Did you end up filling it? I know you were looking for one more.
Yeah, we've got 6. So
Good deal.
we got 6. So it's perfect. It's perfect. It's going to be fabulous. And when I called my dad on Father's Day, somehow another trip got tacked on to this retreat. So I'm leaving in a week to go to Saskatchewan for about 5 days and then come back to Calgary. So I've added an adventure onto my adventure.
Well, it sounds like you are out of the adventure at the right time, so you're not there during Stampede.
Oh,
Well, you will be. You'll the night you stay in Calgary will still be Stampede.
Yeah. So next time we do our podcast, I will be doing that from Calgary because I'm driving to Calgary on Wednesday. And my goal is to get there in time to set up at Curtis's house, do the podcast, and then sleep and then continue my drive. Because it's far. It's far. So I'm splitting it up because I don't need to rush. Why rush? So yeah, next Wednesday I'll be in Calgary when we do the podcast. So
Awesome.
and then for the Oracle Den, it'll be Saskatchewan. So in 1 week, we'll all be filming from 3 different places. So that's fun. So yes, I took that stock joy literally, Mishawn.
So let's ask about your date tomorrow. What time is that at?
After we're done Oracle Den, so I will get ready before we will do a card reading, and then I will go up the mountain. So yeah, he lives at Ski Hill, so I don't know what else to say.
What made you? What all? I'm sorry, but all I thought you were like super anti-online app thing, and then you're like, oh, I'm online, and I also thought there was somebody else.
Yes. So you're going to make me talk about it. I knew it, Mishawn. I can always count on you. I can always count on you.
You can say I'll answer it offline.
I love it. Love it. Yes. Let's go back to that because I think your jaw's going to drop. Somebody's intent, once again, was not clean. And so there was some boundaries put in that this needs to happen or we're not even friends. My integrity line is not moving. And they couldn't hold it. And then on the 29th, so the timing, again, the timing is so cool because I put in, this is what needs to happen. It was not met. And it was around the 29th, 8th, 29th, which is right when CERN shut down the thing and the moon and everything's been pretty wild the last couple of days. That also happened then. And so when we talked about the joy and I know I need to move forward, my son was just here with his girlfriend. That relationship energy was in my house. And so I thought, what experiment? I'm going to do an experiment. And one day, one person, and the app's gone. Like it literally dropped in. And here's the thing. Municipality, electrician, wastewater services. Municipality, electrician, wastewater services. I cannot freaking make this shit up. It's like the timeline just went, oh, here's another timeline with an elevated human that's actually ready to meet. So I'm in an experiment because now I have to see. Now I have to see like everything just lined up that way. Like now I have to see. Now I'm curious.
Very cool.
You can't line up. You can't like how. And he's a Leo. 4 days after my birthday. He's in between me and Christina. So the experiment is on. But I got Mama Bear up the hill to keep me in check. It'll be good. It'll be good. So yeah, I'm excited. There's definitely more energy coming into my world, which makes me feel better. And we're also prepping for Anne-Marie's book launch. That's coming up soon too. We got lots of really cool things going. Why don't you talk about the pictures and stuff that you...
Yes, they were shared on LinkedIn and people were having trouble getting them because not everyone's on LinkedIn. So I shared them on our WhatsApp group and I've had some, not feedback, but I've I've seen a lot of people have seen the pictures, so it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've started
These
posting
are
already.
pictures for the book or of you for
Yes.
promotion
This is
also?
your coming soon things. It's each person has their chapter on the cover of the book with their information. Just their chapter title and stuff, so they can share their own
Yeah.
chapter. Yeah. And then there's 3D covers for the book as well. Yeah. Yeah. They told me that a week ago, and I'm like, you guys act like I know what I'm doing, and I don't. So what am I supposed to do with I didn't even look at them, the 3D book covers, and now it's I didn't know where to find my pictures on LinkedIn, so I have an author's page, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, there's certainly a disconnect because none of the healers use LinkedIn. And now all of our stuff is being put on LinkedIn and nobody uses LinkedIn in our community. And so that there's this disconnect that's happening that hasn't happened in other projects. I'm trying to be in it and present and helping, and that I shared some pictures, pulled them out as well yesterday. And yeah, I don't know why they're not just putting them in that group where everybody is.
because the only place that Laura can share is on LinkedIn, so it's fine. I got all the pictures. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
kind of hoping for the link already for the advanced reader stuff, but I guess we don't get that until the 6th. So just feels a little out of, anyway, whatever.
So you need to start building your advanced readers,
Yes.
right?
But how can you do that when you don't have a link? So I have to wait until the 6th when the link is released, because that's when our launch information call is. I have to wait for that. And then I have to contact the 50 or so 100 people on my list because I don't really have an email list. So it's okay. It's going to be busy the next couple of weeks. And then we're going away and I won't be on my computer much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the email list that slows you down for sure. And there's got to be a way to figure that out. There's got to be a way to figure that out.
I've only had a website for a period of time and I haven't, yeah. Anyways, I've got a list of people. It's just, I'm going to be somewhere in the Kootenays when it's released. So I'll have to just figure it out.
Yeah, the good thing is 2 of your co-authors will physically be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. True enough. Yeah.
And so between the 3 of us, we'll get it done.
Yeah.
We got you. We can help you through that because we're all physically going to be
I
together.
understand, but I have 50 friends I need to contact directly or by email or whatever, right? So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. But it'll happen
Yeah.
as it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I haven't had a chance to what we were talking about last week, Mishawn, about planning something here in the fall. I still haven't landed that conversation yet. So
And that's actually something that did happen for me in the last week too, is just some collaboration stuff with my friend in Miami. So we put a couple of things on radar. So yeah, just start planning for that stuff. So that was nice to have that flow in without it being any kind of forced event.
it came to you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Anne Marie, I'll tell you because maybe you can have a say in that. I saw Kevin post in the New Human thing, and there's still openings. And
As a vendor?
No, as a speaker or as
Okay.
an event person. And I asked him if he wanted to do a firewalk, but then I thought maybe I should ask Mishawn if she's available that week before I say, hey. I think it's October.
October 2nd to 4th,
Oh, there you go. See, Anne Marie knows the dates.
because I will be going.
Exactly.
Where is it?
In Vernon. It's here in this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's a big event, like a really big event.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I did plant a seed. If you want to water that seed, Anne Marie.
Will do.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not booked right now. Not yet.
Okay, then I will plant more seeds.
Yeah, because we're going to get you up here. We're going to figure it out. And remember, I said if we could get a couple of events with one air, like a return trip. So if we could get the other one I was talking about, and that would be because you said the last week in September, so that would line it up to do too. So
Oh
just
yeah, I guess that would.
hey, it's a possibility. Yeah, that's a real possibility. So
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. So are you guys also feeling that the energy has shifted into more of this? Like
Mhm.
sleep wise and all that. We were so wrecked last week. I can't believe how different I feel. And like, I know I've made some different choices that week to course correct, but I feel also on an energetic, I think because the energy shifted, I was able to make some different decisions.
Yeah, I
You
can
know,
definitely say it feels better. Yeah.
and I'm opposite with the full moon on Monday and the couple of nights leading into it and the night coming out of it. It was my sleep was not good and I just again, I don't feel like I've felt the upward swing so much yet. So just
So it's coming up
whatever,
soon
been
for you.
tracking
I
that. But
feel
I
more
also,
even. It elevated and I'm even. It's not like I'm going, "Woo! Woohoo!"
yeah.
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 But it's also important for me to remember and to share with you all that we're going into July in Texas, which is like January or February up north. We stay in our homes. You want the air conditioning on. It gets over 100. If you're not going swimming, you don't want to be outside after 12 noon onto the till about 7 or 8. Just stuff like that. Who knows if that's why?
Oh,
Now
because
But
I
you're
with this,
kind of dreading that.
yeah. And with the stocking of fun or joy, that has definitely provided some shift for me. But Anne Marie, like you were saying, very,
I'm
I
not
don't want to say flatlined, but it's kind of even keeled. And then there'll be these moments of very, what I would call hectic frequency.
yeah. See, I'm all south facing too, so when the sun comes out really during the day, by about 4 o'clock, I can open them, but I have to close them, so it's a drag because I like the day, but the nice thing is it blocks the sun, but it's bright still, so it's okay, but I'm wearing pants today. This morning was
wore pants
cold.
today too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was,
and
yeah, it was like
my
only
computer has
21.
said 24 degrees all day. I'm like, it was 13 degrees when I walked this morning. So
Right.
13, 26, 56 was 56 degrees this morning. And my computer is still saying 24 degrees. It's not 24 degrees, it's 21 or something. But it's cold. Like I almost feel like sweater weather. I wore a fleece today. I wore a fleece jacket today when I attempted to go to our Canada Day stuff and I couldn't find there was people everywhere and I knew there would be no parking and I went, I'm going back home. So I didn't
You
even
know,
try.
I did
And
the
it's
same
a
thing.
market where we have probably the same stuff on Friday night. So I can go on Friday night and check it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
anyways, so
I drove right by where you were. I wonder if we were there at the same time because I thought about you. I'm like, man, I should have asked Anne Marie if she wanted to come walk the dogs. I went to Kakuli Bay and did the big long walk for 2 hours. And then on the way back, because I saw that big celebration thing, and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of people, but bread. And
well, and the
so,
parking lot can hold 50 cars. And so every parking lot in the vicinity, the wholesale club, the fruit
yeah,
union station, all the parking lots and there's no street parking. So all the parking lots are full. It was like
it was
good
like,
old
wow.
Vernon.
And so I said the same thing. I looked and I went, nope. And it just went home.
Yeah. And I thought about inviting other people to come to you, and I thought, what if I don't want to go, or what if I'm not interested? So I just didn't invite anybody.
We've been staying so much in the present moment, especially from last week being so sick. Like, how many times did we text back and forth? I'm thinking about you. I'm dying, but I hope you're doing good. And yeah, we're still alive and good. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And so this week is the first week that I'm actually feeling good. But I still didn't want to go be around hundreds of people. I just didn't want to.
No.
And we had a great walk. It was gorgeous out. The puppies had a great time swimming. And then we came home.
Good. Good.
Yeah. But like even it does, it feels this. And I've been doing lots of research. I went down a little bit of a CERN rabbit hole because I didn't really understand what that is. Why did they shut it down? What does that look like? So of course,
I don't know why I didn't hear about that.
Oh, on May 29th, or pardon me, June 29th, they shut it down.
Until 2030.
Till 2030. It's on, they're renovating it for 4 years. And from what I understand, because I don't know what the heck's going on, but from what I understand, they're renovating it to make it 10 times stronger. And it's going to take 4 years to do that. So I don't know if that is part of why the energy is now doing this, because some of the things that I read was like they're messing with the energetics and the 5G stuff, and they're saying if they turn it up to 6G, we're all going to die, and all the conspiracy theories and all the thing. I have no idea what's going on. But on
They
June
said about 5G.
I think you sent me that, and I'm like, there's 6G? I'm like, what the?
that I heard that they're trying to implement, that's going to be part of this new thing. And so, of course, when you only get snippets of the information, it makes it even more confusing, but they're doing something. They're doing something. And all I know is I feel more grounded.
Okay.
I just feel more grounded. I don't know if it has anything to do with that or whether it's, we know the solar flares have been crazy. There is a lot of energetics that are going on. And we also, as a collective, set an intent to stock more joy. So it could even just be that.
Yeah.
We're always trying to look externally of what's going on, but all I know is, and I could also say the drugs are working, the silence is working, all the natural stuff is working. And it's been a year and a half. And I'm out the other side. And nobody's asking me to dig in my shit right now. It makes a difference when you shift your attention off of the things that need to be cleared out and just say, okay, I've done enough digging. It's time to live. And once you make that choice to live, things change. And so the stock joy, that hit deep and I ran with it. And that's why I love doing these. You get that one little thing, and sometimes that's all you need to just make the correct shifts in your life. Yeah. So, yeah. So going into this week, are we keeping the same theme or are we switching it up? What do you think?
Sure. More joy.
I would say yes. Me personally, it doesn't get enough of priority. So last week when I said 60-40, it's the same thing as a few months ago when we were like, let's have that 30% availability to actually step into more joy, more creation, more whatever comes our way. Let's have the void for it to exist, or let's have the space for it to exist. And I think the same thing happens with joy. We get so the working all the time, always hustling, trying to get something done becomes the comfort zone, and the joy becomes the uncomfort zone. So the joy is literally outside the comfort zone. And I want the joy to be inside my comfort zone so that it doesn't feel awkward or like I gotta hurry back to work because this is a minute and great, we can't have more play than work or whatever that comes up. So I vote yes.
You vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. More integration of joy. We stocked it. So maybe the elevated is we're not going to stock it. We're going to integrate it.
Yes.
Let
How
it
do we bring
become
it inside the comfort zone?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna now we've stocked it. Now we're on it. Now we're gonna invite it in to play. Because words matter. We know that, right? Words are spells. And so I love to say stock joy because we're trying to change what that word means, give it a new meaning. But that also means hunting. And so
And I'm going to work this into the dreaming ceremony for cancer season that's coming up on the 11th. And especially because it's initiatory time and a time to bring in new energy, and joy is an emotion and water is the emotional body. So why not?
yeah.
Sounds like a win-win.
Tell us about your Metote ceremony.
Yes, I have a Metote ceremony scheduled for July 11th. That is an overnight ceremony. I am having a preliminary dream discussion that is free. You do not have to commit to the dreaming ceremony. You would have to reach out to me if you want to be a part of that call. It'll be an hour discussion about all things dreaming. Maybe you want to talk about a dream that you have, like you daydream or you dream for yourself. Maybe it's the one you had last night that really freaks you out. Maybe it's symbolism that you see a lot. Again, the discussion and where it takes us or where it goes, I'll have a little bit of framework, but it really is meant to be an interactive discussion for everyone that joins. The dreaming ceremony itself is really meant to break up energy and give you an opportunity to see where your energy might be stuck and to blur the lines between sleeping and awake. So you can stalk that parasite that keeps you trapped in your box, keeps you trapped inside the box and according to all the rules you've been domesticated to, and keeps you from realizing that you can create heaven on earth or a different reality for yourself or change your timeline. All kinds of things can come from dreams. So feel free to check that out on Embers and Shards.
Yeah, and I can, do you have a link for it?
Yes.
I'll post the link under the video so that it's easy access to.
Awesome.
Yeah, so send that to me
Thank you.
when you got a minute. Yeah, they're amazing. I've sat in them, I've facilitated them, and I've been on the outside in the online ones, and they're all special and unique and work in their own ways.
Yes.
And every single one's different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter even if it's the same sequence exactly, but whatever you show up with is what you have to work with. And every time we wake up, we're different, right? So every time you do the ceremony, that's why it's so cool.
Yeah.
And did you say this is online, so it's not in person?
Correct. It's in person online, but yeah.
But I don't have to come to you in Texas.
No.
Nope, you do not. You get to sleep in your own bed. All of the things.
All right, I'll have a look. Thanks.
I was going to say, Anne-Marie, this might be a good thing for you to try because this is something that we haven't done yet.
Yeah,
So,
it sounds good.
It's
sounds
fun.
good.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say it's fun. It is what it needs to be at that time. But sometimes they're not fun. Sometimes they're amazing. It's the whole gamut.
Yeah.
It's whatever you're dealing with as in that moment by yourself. It's it's a group process, but it's a very individual process as well.
And that is true even if we were doing it in
Yeah.
a real life situation where we're all in the same house.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. All right. So is there anything else? Christina, do you have anything?
No, it's been a slow week so far. And yeah, this week is just flying by, and we'll see what next week brings.
See what next? Yeah, it'll start getting busier once we start getting closer to the retreat as well.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Oh,
It's going to be great. Maybe at one point we can just video chat you in, just so you can come hang with us. That would be fun. That would be fun. So we are integrating joy. We're inviting joy in this week. So
Yeah.
have fun with that, and we will
Can
see
I-
you all. Oh, yeah, one more.
Can I offer one more just thing on that concept? This just came into my radar this week from a podcast, but it's really the concept of supply and demand. And if AI is got an infinite supply, why would there be any demand, and what value does it have? So what will be in high demand is that human interaction and those in-person experiences. And as some of you might still be stalking joy while we're kind of moving on to integrating, but really when you're dealing with these technologies and you're dealing with AI, and is it bringing you joy?
Good. That's good.
yeah. And we've had the conversations around AI a lot as well, and that so many people are getting sick of those fabricated AI, whatever, and people are looking for authenticity and connection. And that's where the joy comes from.
Very good, Christina. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. So yes, thank you. Yeah, because everybody is in a different place in their awareness and their ascension levels. So yes, honor where you're at. If you need to keep stalking joy, have at her. It's lots of fun.
Yeah.
And then once you got it, don't let it get away. Invite it in. Open the doors. Invite it in. Because just came in. Stalking is action, which is warrior. Receiving is goddess. So it will also help you figure out, are you in warrior or are you in goddess? It will also help you figure out that. So love it. Love it. All right, loves. Next week, we'll check in and see how our
Bye.
joy drive went.